Hey, you guys. Thank you for joining me live. I am the Venom or D Venom, and I'm here to, I guess, entertain you guys. Um, anyway, I set my alarm to wake up around 10 o'clock p.m. Arizona time, and I slept through that shit. Well, for one, I had my phone on mute, so how the fuck was I going to hear the alarm if my phone was on mute? But it was a good thing my phone was on mute for the simple fact my mind, body, and spirit needed that rest. And yeah, so anyway, I started off putting on war paint. If any of you guys are familiar with the drag queen term for war paint, then you know that that is makeup. I have this spread in this magazine that I pretty much foreshadowed to you guys about. And they're giving me enough time to get things accomplished, but I don't want to put a rush on it, but I kind of want to just to prove things not only to myself, but to others that this something that I have been talking about has finally came into fruition. And, until then it's just a figment of, well, not a figment of my imagination because I have the emails proving that Robert Williamson, the chief editorial, I believe, of the magazine VoyagePhoenix.com. This is the real deal, you guys. And anyway, I shared the fact that I told this to my mother, and they didn't reciprocate it the way that I thought that they would. And this is what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about parents. And I know that being a parent did not come with a guide that lets you know what to do in times like this, in regard to my particular situation. But come on now. This is a moment that should have been exciting and all of that. And I didn't get any feedback. So how do I, as the child, supposed to feel? And this kind of reminds me of my childhood when I wanted my mother or some form of an adult to come to some of my endeavors, and I never got that. I'm going to exclude my grandmother because my grandmother was holding it down in regard to the home and making sure that the fort was up to par and things of that particular nature. And, due to high blood pressure and stuff like that, she just couldn't make it to those endeavors. But, I know my mom was working and stuff like that and whatever else, but you had a lot of time to party. You had a lot of time to kick it. You had a lot of time to do a lot of other different motherfucking things. And that could have been coming to some of my endeavors and supporting your motherfucking child when they needed you to support them. Thank you, whoever else, for joining the room. I really do appreciate you, Cha-Cha. Thank you very much. Anyway, the topic of conversation is parents, pretty much, and the stupid ass shit that they do that pretty much discourages me and probably a lot of you other individuals. But before I get into any of that, I went to the dispensary yesterday and I got me some treats. I enjoy dabbing, but dabbing can be a little messy. How many of you within this room enjoy marijuana? Don't be afraid, the shit is legal to a degree. It's not completely legal, but it's legal. And if you enjoy marijuana, then do you enjoy dabbing? Oh, see, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. That sucks. I'll smoke for you because I'm about to dab here in a minute. Too tripped out. With kind of like methamphetamine with my ass when I was fucking around with that shit. But, no. I I don't even know which one is. I forgot which one is the sativa and which one is the indica. So if I fall asleep on y'all asses, then y'all know that I smoked this the indica instead of the damn sativa. But I'm smoking right now. It's called Durban Heat. I'm not sure if you guys have ever heard. I know that's right. I love sativa too. Um, Durban Heat is the shit. I'm not. It's a concentrate, and I use my dab to smoke it. But anyway, Durban Heat I think could be the indica because when I smoked it earlier, my ass was knocked the fuck out. I promise y'all, I got some good sleep. And I'm smoking it again, but I'm also smoking. Hold on one second. Thank you for participating, Cha Cha. Are you from Canada? Oh, I like Canadians. Have you ever been to Arizona? Girl is well. It's not hot now. Oh, I said girl. Um, you are female, right? Not that it matters. Okay, perfect. Okay. But no, the Mother Nature has closed her legs. It's not as hot as it was before. It's not triple degree if I'm not mistaken. We have dropped in temperatures and it's a beautiful state. Oh yes, the legs, child. Yes, she had them wide open. It was hot. It was burning up. I was getting irritated. A lot of other people would just imagine the people on drugs and that's homeless out here that's getting extra hot by the sun. Child, it was hot. Okay. But now it has cooled down and it feels more like fall. And I'm thinking about going live with you guys too on my birthday because we have to figure out what I'm going to do on Halloween, you guys. Halloween is the big day. Okay, can't even get water. Laugh my ass off. Homeless life ain't for me. Oh, I know. I think I was homeless maybe twice in my life. And it was a big ordeal. I've found out a lot about homeless people. There are some resilient motherfuckers, I promise you. What are you going as? Okay, what do you mean by what am I going as? You mean by gender or? Oh, for Halloween, for Halloween. Hold on. Okay, I apologize. Something went wrong with my microphone. I think I unplugged it by accident. I was about to snap off and be like, what the fuck? For Halloween, I'm not sure. I thought about going as Michael Myers and just truly killing folks. No, just killing. I mean, just killing. Just kidding. This Durban heat is kicking in. I don't know. I do want to scare people, to a degree. I really don't like human beings, so I'm trying to figure out what can I do in order to get me a couple of licks in. And honest, no, just kidding. Thank you for liking my live show. I appreciate you. Just nonchalantly killing. Yeah, just so get a couple of pops in here and there. Pop somebody in the back of the neck real quick. Um, I don't know. Human beings just make me sick. I get tired of seeing them coming. I like my type of human beings like Cha Cha. Where did you get your name from, Cha Cha? Not all people suck. I mean, I need to find my people that pop shrooms and talk to nature. Those are the people that I'm looking for. I know that they're in Colorado some damn where because they probably talk to wild motherfucking cats and every damn thing else out there with them damn mushrooms. And I need to find them people. Where are they, Cha Cha? Somebody help me find these people that pop shrooms. I was unpopping, but my sister, everyone called me sister. Did you have a podcast by chance? Okay. Okay, so you hated it and heard the cha cha song. Well, okay, the cha cha song. I'm trying to think. What is the cha cha song? But you've been on here for years. So you're just a listener of different Cha Cha Slide. Oh, you know what? I can't stand anything that has to do with the slide, the cha cha, the damn, the twerking. I will twerk, the twerking would pay the twerking would give me some extra money, okay, to pay some bills. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that old school, dance where they, not the slide, but the, it takes two people. Um, stepping. Oh my God. It's just like, get somewhere and sit y'all old asses down with all this damn stepping and shit, like y'all stepping on roaches and ants and shit. Baby, good night. Okay. No, I call in best days. Oh, okay. And okay. Okay, during COVID. No, I'm serious. It's just like, stepping is so lame to me. It's just like, give me a fucking break. But, the older people need, I'm talking about it. And then when my ass get old, I'm going to be stepping. Okay, this is what I'm smoking. It's called the Oz Cannabis All in One. It is... Hold on. It's watermelon breeze, y'all. I'm smoking watermelon breeze. And let's see here. THC is 92.41. Hold on. What that damn watermelon breeze at so I can give me another hit? Hold on. Yes, I like anything that's in the 90s on up. I like my head to be blown back. Look, I am an ex-methamphetamine addict. If I'm going to get high, I'm going to get high. Okay, I don't have time for that vaginal stuff. I was going to say the PUSSY word, but I try to refrain from saying that. Ooh, baby. So, Cha-Cha, before you came into the room, I was sharing with I used to deal with someone that had mushrooms out here in Arizona, but unfortunately, I guess they fell off. I have a lot of Arizona listeners, which is a good thing that will benefit me in the long run. But, my Arizona listeners, help a bitch out. I need to talk to motherfucking trees and motherfucking, fairies and dragons and unicorns. I need to talk to other things and other entities aside from damn human beings. Okay, you get them online in Canada. Well, girl, okay, we need to exchange phone numbers or something, honey, because, yeah, I need some shrooms. If I have to get them from Canada, I'm pretty sure y'all be tripping y'all asses off in Canada. Oh, tarot. Well, I have a friend and she goes by Sequoia Moon on YouTube and she does tarot too. But there is someone else that I listen to by the name of Pretty Boss and she is into, God and stuff now. And that's not a big thing. I'm into him as well. But she used to do tarot on YouTube and I guess now her walk has her doing different things. She said that tarot was going to go out of style or it's going to fade away or whatever. I'm paraphrasing her words, but she said that tarot was going to be a thing of the past pretty much. How do you feel about that? Because my thing is I just take what resonates with me and go from there. Beneficial entered the live studio. Thank you, Beneficial. I appreciate that. So you somewhat agree with what Pretty Boss is saying. Yeah. Yeah. I want to ask Sequoia Moon the same thing because I know Sequoia went on break for a while from tarot to do other things and then she came back to it. So I wonder if she feels the same way. A lot of people feel like it's demonic and whatever the case may be. How do you feel? Do you feel like it's demonic, Cha Cha, or whoever else wants to answer that question? Again, I just take what resonates with me and everything else can, yeah. Oh, I know that's right. It can be if you are not using protection, and that goes sexual wise and some of everything else. So listen to the person that just said that. You have to create sacred space. Damn right. Okay, so teach us about sacred space. How do we create that? And yeah, because you know what? I take sea salt and I sprinkle it around my apartment. That's when people leave this bitch, and I don't give a fuck. I like to balance my energies, and I like to get rid of negative energies by making sea salt negative energy catchers. Basically, I take sea salt, put it in a mason jar or whatever the case may be, boil hot water, pour that over the salt and pour the water up to the rim. Set it somewhere within my apartment, say a nice little ritual and whatever the case may be, and allow it to sit. Over time, the salts start to crystallize. It's like bringing the ocean into your home, and the salts start to crystallize. And child, when I tell y'all it captures energies, it captures energy. Okay, for beginners using tarot, imagine a circle and invite ancestors and spirit guides. Oh my God, I love ancestors and spirit guides. Um, Wait a minute. I'm reading what you said. Protect you and ask for guidance for the higher self. Okay, Okay, I'm liking this conversation. So many ways to protect. Ancestors' work is no joke. Okay, since we're on this topic, have you ever read a book? It is called. Hold on. Let me grab this book and make sure that I am saying it right. It is a good book, and unfortunately, I am so ADHD. I have not got through the whole book yet. Um, hold on one second. I have to go in my backpack. I have so many things in here. My backpack is my mini home. I'm not sure about anyone else that used to be homeless, but it's hard to put the backpack down. Uh, I speed read 10 books at a time. I wish I was that good. Hold on one second. Let me find this book. I found it. One second, you guys. I need to dab here in a second. Now, if you've been, wait, hold up. I grew up in a foster care. Oh no, see, I don't want to say I feel for you, but I can't ever imagine growing up in a foster care. But at the same time, it feels like I have grown up in foster care because when you don't know your parents like that or your siblings like that and you've grown up in the same household with each other, it can be a scary thing, because I thought that I knew my mother, but I guess I don't know her like that, considering how she shunned me when I told her I'm going to be a part of this magazine or whatever. But hold on one second. We'll get into parents in a minute. Hold on. The book is called The 7 Types of Spirit Guide, How to Connect and Communicate with Your Cosmic Helpers by Yamile. I think that's how it's Yamile and Yamuna. YEMOONYAH. Remember, if you guys have been following me for a while, I gave y'all a quiz or a test in regard to the type of spirit guides that are working with you. Yeah, check this book out. I got it from I was going to say the Ancestor store, the astrology store here in Arizona off of Glendale. I picked it up from there. It's a good book. So anyway, I did the quiz myself in regard to my spirit guides, and I'm working best with Ascended Masters. I see that 333 all the time. Ascended Masters got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it got, I can, oh yeah. Yes, honey. Ascended Masters. And then I work best with angels, star beings. I tied up between star beings and nature spirits. This is why I want to pop shrooms and go out and talk to nature. Shit, they could be telling me something. Shit, I could be getting my ass beat next week, and I need to know these things. I work with deities. No, I need to know. Shit, I need to prepare for them type of things, honey. I don't need to be, no, I can't be getting my ass beat. This is why I like Sequoia Moon, because Sequoia, she will tell you in her readings, don't go outside because you're about to get your ass beat. If you're about to go outside, pick you up something. I mean, she keeps it real, and I like individuals that keep it real. Okay, for real, protect me. I know that's right. But yeah, this is a good book, and it's not that expensive either. Also, I gave my audience a hidden gem. A lot of people aren't into noise frequencies, colored noise frequencies. Do y'all know that light colored is a how can I say it? Colored light therapy. Have y'all ever heard of that? Where people use colored light to heal? Like for instance, blue light. It is good for protecting your teeth and strengthening your teeth. When you go to the damn doctor, what do they use on your teeth or whatever the case may be? Blue motherfucking light when they sealing that shit and whatever else. So I was sitting in this motherfucker. Hold on, saying with candle magic. Love that. Oh yes, I love me some the color light therapy. I was sitting in orange light and all motherfucking night, and blue light. I will have them going. Yes, I love it. But noise therapy is what I absolutely enjoy now that I have found it. I am clinically bipolar ADHD. I'm bipolar too, so I don't have the psychosis or whatever. If I do a lot of methamphetamine, I have all type of psychosis on your ass. But I don't have the psychosis or anything like that. And I'm ADHD, so it calms me the hell down. I have not strangled anybody. My temperament has been cool, calm, collective. Who else in this room loves noise, like pink noise, white noise, yellow noise? I was losing myself. Do you feel like those type of noises are a healing frequency? I don't even know which one is the highest noise because I can go all the way up to pink, and pink is up there. But okay. Oh, okay. Ciao. By me saying child the way that I just said it, myself and methamphetamine. we don't have a good relationship. You know, I started that shit in Las Vegas when I was a motherfucking drag. No, I wasn't a drag queen. I was a transsexual because I was on hormones and I had little titties at that particular time. And I went to the Las Vegas Lounge, and this is a club dedicated to transsexuals and their admirers. And I had an admirer that night by the name of motherfucking Satan. And, he was a light skin. He was a very attractive man. I don't know. I forgot how much dick he had, but, he was a very attractive man. And, we was in the club and we hit it off, and, you know, we came outside to get a breather, and they had a bag of this white stuff. And I mean, it was a bag full of it. And me being from the Midwest, I was naive to the fact that this is, you know, methamphetamine. And, you know, they kept, you know how you get your keys and you get a little bump of it. And this motherfucker was giving me bump at the bump at the bump. I mean, child, before I knew it, I was gone. And that was pretty much the icebreaker that, how can you, that's when I got hazed into the college. You know what I'm saying? And so, that was it. Before I knew it, we was at my apartment, child, kissing and fondling and all that type of stuff. And that went on for hours. And then I remember my gums were bleeding and I couldn't understand why. And my ex roommates at the time, they knew exactly why. They was like, you did meth, didn't you? And I'm just like, what? And I'm just like, what's that? You know, because I was still naive to it all. And then they were like, drink plenty of water and, get plenty of rest. Make sure you eat. They were telling me what to do because obviously they must have tried it them damn selves. And I think the bleeding of the gums is the initiation. It symbolizes something in regard to Satan, little raggedy ass. It symbolizes something. I think that's truly when I became, I guess, addicted to it. You know what I'm saying? And it's been a battle ever since. But I keep it real with my, audience, and I tell them, you know, there are periods in my life where that dark side, I mean, I'm a Halloween baby. I mean, come on now. I have a dark side, and being a part of the Matrix, a part of that world, there's something about it that I enjoy. You know, there was times when, hold on, let me see. So easy to be addicted, but sometimes it's for a reason. Sometimes it is for a reason, and a lot of people don't understand that. I got caught up on, listen to this, cha-cha, y'all. October 4th is when I really relapsed, but October 4th I relapsed, and I had stopped. Let me slow down because I can be ADHD and talk fast and whatever else. So October 4th, I had relapsed, and what I had bought or whatever, I done it all. October 5th is when I went live with you all. And I fucked up because this was my first time going live, and I thought that I ended the live session, but I didn't. I ended up going to a gas station not too far from where I was recording the live session at. And my live session, it was a nice live session, you know what I'm saying, until shit went wrong. So I get to the gas station and, you know, I'm still in party mode, so to speak. And I see a scallywag. And when you have done meth or any type of drug, you can spot another drug addict or whatever a mile away. I'm telling you, you can sniff it out. It's easy for you to spot. And I knew this person had drugs on them, and I knew that they was high and whatever else. So, before I went into the gas station, I ended up working that person, you know, to, you know, see what they had on them and whatever else, and come to find out, bam, they had, bam, they had shit on them. So we walking back to my car after I go into the gas station, pay for gas, do what I have to do, standard procedure. And, I can hear, and you know, the sad thing about it is there were two recordings. Well, there weren't two recordings. There were two of the same recordings, and I was going to upload what I'm telling y'all now for y'all to hear for yourselves. But I ended up getting rid of the damn recording that had all of the stuff that everything I'm about to tell y'all. I just got rid of the wrong motherfucking recording, so I can't upload it for you guys because the one that's left behind that I didn't get rid of says there's no file attached or some shit like that. So either way it goes, I heard in the recording someone saying, "Do you have a pipe?" And I don't know if that was me or if that was the other person that was getting the scallywag. I call him scallywags, child. Anyway, we get in the car, myself and the scallywag, and I'm still live. I don't know why I didn't end it a long time ago, but like I said, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing because it was my first time going live. So I am talking to the scallywag, and you can hear certain things like, smoking and stuff like that and whatever else. So then another scallywag that I knew from the park ended up walking up and they were waving, and I'm just like, what the fuck? What you put out in the universe is going to give you. And I wanted to, get high or whatever the case may be. And that's what the universe brought my way. Shit, I got that scallywag, and then here come another motherfucking scallywag with, and so anyway, I'm just like, hey, blah, 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 we're going to the park. You want to go? You can hear all this in the live recording. You want to go back to the park with us? And so then I'm just like, all right, you guys, Scallywag United. I'm sorry, but but there are some fine ass scallywags out there. I have a fetish for the scallywag. Don't get me wrong. You clean the motherfuckers up. You clean them motherfuckers up and you may have a model in your damn apartment. Okay. It is that serious with these scallywags. She said, I'm down with the scallywags. They eat the best. Half these scallywags don't be getting too much of anything, so they be happy to get picked up, bitch. I better start picking up these scallywags and feeding their asses and getting some good head and some good, yes, honey, yes. I had a scallywag over here one day, and this motherfucker was so damn high that he went and opened up my blinds, booty ass motherfucking naked, talking about there's drones flying in the backyard. I said, baby, good night. What did I bring home? Oh my goodness. I don't like that type of stuff. I don't, cha-cha. And then when they be on their knees searching the motherfucking carpet and shit, looking for, pebbles. And this is a rock, bitch. And it's not that type of damn rock. And I don't fuck with that damn shit, but oh my God. Right. Don't be weird. It's just like, what the fuck? Calm the hell down. But look, back to the live recording. So anyway, the second scallywag ended up getting in the car. So we go back to the park. And at this point, I thought I ended the live session. So at this point, we go back to the damn park and, we in the parking lot and we're all talking. Now, this is why I wanted to re-upload the whole conversation because what was heard, you heard us smoking, dope or whatever the case may be. But on the same token, there was a genuine conversation between myself and, the one in the front seat. He was high as fuck. So he wasn't really, what he was talking about, I couldn't tell you, but the one in the back seat was doing most of the talking, in regard to like finding new friends and how did they get into that life and blah, 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 blah. And to me, it was a heartfelt type of conversation, even though I was trying to get dick from them, that didn't pan out. But anyway, that individual ended up leaving and I was left with the scallywag in the front seat. And that's the scallywag that I ended up, that's when the shit turned into a porno, child. And whoever was left behind in that live chat heard all that shit. We started out in that parking lot and then we ended up in a whole nother parking lot, honey. And then we got in that damn back seat. And then that's when, child slobbing me now. Yes, cha-cha, yeah. And then the thing about it is, a couple of days later, because I didn't listen to my live chat right away, I was asleep, because I was partying and shit. So I was asleep. Anyway, it came time for me to go back to work because I had a week off of work. And I said to myself, let me listen to my live recording real quick. So I'm listening back to it, and everything is sounding good until it got time for me to go, right, beyond gagged. My face looked like I was in a horror film, like I was about to get hit by a car. Like I had several different faces going on when I realized this recording is a little bit too damn long. And why is it still recording at the part where I get to the gas station where it was supposed to have been ended? And I kept it playing. And it gets to the part where you can hear the lighters and shit being clicked. And I mean, oh my God, it was just horrific. And then I'm like, I know this is not still recording after the, one scallywag in the back seat gets out the car. So after he gets out the car, it's still playing. And I can hear myself telling the scallywag in the front seat to feel the methamphetamine in the head of his dick. I said, oh my goodness. I said, no, this is not happening to me. No, I'm not really ashamed about it. This is why I want to upload it for everybody else to hear. I mean, in the beginning I was, that's why I hurried up and got rid of it, which I wish I wouldn't have, because it's a learning lesson for myself and a learning lesson for people out there that think that this is a lifestyle that they would want to, I guess, be involved in. There has been a lot of good times fucking around with methamphetamine, and then there has been a lot of dangerous times fucking around with this shit. You know, I mean, I held someone captive in Las Vegas while I was under psychosis, and I'm not going to tell that story because I told my audience I was going to tell that story at a different particular time. But yes, I held them captive, and yeah. Okay, no, not to be ashamed, but like just being in the morning. Oh, well, when I first heard it, I was kind of ashamed. I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe that this happened to me. And then on the same token, it's just like, you know what? I can be ashamed about it because it's kind of like the show Intervention, which I can watch to a degree, but I can't because it's a trigger for me. But you guys didn't see anything, but you heard, what you heard was an addict pretty much, in their addiction looking for methamphetamine, and they found it because they manifest very, very quickly. And you heard what methamphetamine can do to a person. Some people can work on a bicycle for hours and days at a time. I don't want to do that. I want to slide me knob and things of that particular nature when I am under the influence of the devil's drug. But, I'm just keeping it real. You know, I mean, that's how I am when I am under the influence of, the devil's drug. And this is why I try to stay away from that damn shit, because it's very detrimental, is very, very detrimental. And I will fuck the whole football team and then some, the baseball team, the basketball team, the hockey team, the rugby team, the motherfucking, swim team, the male gymnastics team, the coaches, the shit, their former teachers, the Baptist priest, who else? Shit, the Vietnamese soldiers. Oh my God. Oh yes, the former teachers. Yes, yes. It would go down, but, October 8th of 2024 this year is the last time that I have indulged. And if the shit wasn't so dangerous, you know what I'm saying? And didn't have so many, harmful man-made chemicals and shit in it, it would definitely be a nice, I hate to say it, but I'm going to admit it. It would be a nice fucking drug to have. I mean, they do have the cleaner version. What is that? What is it called? Not Ritalin. Oh man, they sell them on the streets and shit sometime. Yeah, yeah, there you go. That motherfucking Adderall, honey. Yes. Now Adderall, that wasn't too bad, but it just didn't have that same effect. It's just like, okay, I'm teasing myself. If I'm gonna, go there, I may as well go get the street version of it and be up for about a month and, get in zombie mode like the rest of these motherfuckers. Now, what is that? That's a natural powder, guarana, guarana powder. I'm sure gonna look it up. I sure the hell am. And if you heard it, I done fucked the whole football team, then you know that guarana powder or whatever it's called, gorilla powder or whatever it is, done worked. The zombies are everywhere. It is sad. I don't like it, and I see where our world is going to, or I see where the world is turning to, so to speak. You can't even turn into a Taco Bell or whatever restaurant of your choice these days without the zombies just. I remember I went to the food pantry one day and and then after this I had to dab real quick. But I went to the food pantry and I left, and I got my items and stuff and I'm leaving and I'm in our little definition of Skid Row, downtown Phoenix, kinda. What is it? Is the Nourish Phoenix Food Pantry. Anyway, it's down by Cast Homeless Shelter, which is a motherfucking trip. Um, COVID really messed people up. I'm pretty sure it did. Um, anyway, I don't know. This person must have had some good ass fentanyl or something, but they was in this position like they was pop locking, and it seemed like they just popped, and they was in that position for. It was just I tried to get a video of this particular person, but it was scary. It was like they were possessed and they were contorted in this particular position. And it was a position that looked like they would have fell over. But these zombies, I don't know how they maintain it. They be bent all over. I mean, just, oh my God. Where is my Durban heat? But thank you, Cha Cha, for having this conversation with me. I really do appreciate it. Oh, it's bad there in Canada. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm pretty sure Canada got some good ass motherfucking methamphetamine, honey. Y'all probably be up for damn years. It's always that little inner voice or whatever that tells you what to do. And, oh, that's what you listen to, our religious shows? Oh, okay. Because they have me in the category of religion, spirituality. And I'm just like, spirituality would be a little bit more like it because I can just imagine some of these church people listening to me and just nearly about to fall over in their seats. And then some of these priests may be listening to me trying to get their damn dicks up. Oh no, just switch it up and start preaching to you. That's a good way to get rid of me. Mm-mm. I don't want nobody preaching to me. And I don't want to preach to anybody else. That's why I try not to come off as the Baptist priest, so to speak, and make it seem like I'm preaching to people, because that's a good way to get rid of individuals, because people don't want to be preached to like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hold on. I mean, I'm still here. I'm just setting my microphone down in a different position while I get ready to smoke this Durban heat real quick. And no, I'm not smoking methamphetamine or anything like that. I am actually smoking Durban heat that I picked up from Jars dispensary. I try to be as transparent and authentic as I possibly can when it comes to my podcast or any of my platforms. When I'm on YouTube, when I'm on Instagram, but I really don't fuck with Instagram like that too much anymore. I am more of a YouTube fanatic. I'm trying to get their money. Okay, let's see. In a world full of NPCs, it's hard to find authentic people. Yeah, you right about that. Oh, ha ha ha, lies. Only way to be. True, very true. I can come on here and I can lie about a lot of damn things, but what is that going to get me? But you know what? I'm not even going to lie. I was going to lie in regard to what happened October 5th. I was going to sweep that under the rug had it not recorded every motherfucking thing pretty much. And then the funny thing about it is, as soon as the sexual act was over with, that's when the motherfucking recording ended. And I'm sitting up here like, okay, Podbean has something to do with this. They listening or whatever the case may be. They masturbating back in the background and whatever else. You nasty motherfuckers, Podbean. I'm just kidding, Podbean. Don't delete my account, then I'm gonna really be upset. Man Cave Style entered the room. Hello, Man Cave. Thank you for joining. We are having a nasty conversation right now. I like a nice man cave. Who's in that man cave? Oh, you're in school. Okay. Oh, I know you're in the man cave, man cave. What is your man cave about? It's been a min. Sound bites. Okay. I'm still here. I'm just about to dab real quick. Man cave is from the UK. You know what? I love overseas. I never been over there before. DJ Vibes. Give me a link to your podcast or whatever so I can check it out. You guys still play house music. I am a house music fanatic. You know Pink Panthers? I'm serious. If you know Pink Panthers, then you know Pink Panthers. Don't play with me because I've been flew to the UK. Yeah, I love Pink Panthers. I just like the music overseas in general. Like I said, y'all still are bumping house music and shit like that. And yeah, that type of music will never go out of style. Oh, Pink Panthers, she's just a singular artist, and her music is based upon. But I don't want to lie for the child, but it's like house music. Okay, you play house jungle reggae. I need to hear some of that shit. We can't hear it now. Okay, look, there is a song. He played nasty shit. I bet he do. About what? Getting penises sucked and licking coochie? Look, I am an open book. I talk about everything on this motherfucking show, okay? If that's what you planned, then that's what I need to be hearing, because I may want to go out there and suck me some dick. Shit. Story of his life. No, that's not the damn lighter for the, what's the name? For methamphetamine. This is my, I'm trying to light up so that I can, dab real quick. There we go. My microphone, you can hear every motherfucking thing. I promise you. Okay. It does. It picks up everything. Okay, wait a minute. Some pom pom. Pom pom is obviously coochie. Teach me something. What is pom pom? Because I may want to use that. Pom pom. I'm gonna go out and ask people if they want to buy some of my pom pom. I need to make. I need to make ends meet. So, do you have a podcast show, Man Cave, or no? With your nasty ass. I don't mind table dancing as long as the table's sturdy. Shit, I don't want to fall and embarrass myself. Shit. He is nasty. Wait a minute. I did, but I just pop up shows now. Oh, you just do pop up shows now. What's the shake test? Cha cha. Man cave, keep your hands above the table. Okay, thank you for joining and thank you for participating. Wait, he never sent the link. Is there a link to the music? Oh, okay. Shake the table to see. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. I like how y'all talk. So, what is the nationality? Are you guys Caribbean or, I mean, Jamaican. Okay. My ex coworker, from the hotel, her name is Carrie Ann. She said that's a very popular Jamaican name, Carrie Ann. Oh, half Cree. All right, for the Crees, indigenous. I have my background somewhere around here. I am Scandinavian. I have a bit of Middle Eastern. This lets you know that they was fucking my ancestors back in the days. Okay, squirting all type of semen up their coochies. Who said that? Oh, light skinned did it. Okay. Oh, half Jamaican and half English. Okay. All right for them combinations. Jamaicans been breeding, honey, with all them big sloppy ass dicks. They do. They have some big sloppy, nasty dicks, honey. Not in the bad way, in the good way. You could jump rope with some of them damn Jamaican dicks. Probably play double dutch with some of them motherfuckers. Seriously. So wait a minute. I like y'all. Are y'all following me, or how do I follow y'all on here? Or y'all just, I mean, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry. A good vibe. You know, you rarely meet people that have good vibes these days. Oh, hell yeah. COVID wasn't a good thing. I was in Illinois during COVID, and as much as I wanted to leave, I couldn't because COVID had struck, and yeah, I was pretty much stuck in some damn Illinois. Oh, 2019. Oh, damn, that's a pretty long relationship. Okay, let me see. I was working with in Fort. Oh, in Alberta. Okay. So you guys have you ever met in person? No. Yeah, the ex, but that's why he's an ex because they were whack. Ah, okay. Okay. If you ever get a chance, check out Ralph Williams. Who made Foreshadow? Also, Ralph Williams. Are they into music as well? I'll definitely check them out because I love me some good music. I like the names. Friday Fair Use and his wife, Blunt Ninja. Yeah, I do need to start following and listening to some more different podcasts. Well, you just foreshadowed a couple of them, so I'll definitely write them down and check them out. No, I'm not sure what Discord is. I my socials are pretty much like YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm not really on Snapchat. I'm really not even on Instagram like that too much. I'm mostly on YouTube. But they can get in contact with me through my business email account. If yeah. I'm not up there with you guys, shit. I'm not, hell, y'all sound like some popular individuals. I'm not that popular yet. Well, y'all sound like y'all have how can I say it? A certain je ne sais quoi. You know what I mean? I could be talking to my own motherfucking family, to be honest with you, because I did my family history and checked out a couple of things, and I have family over in, I think, Denmark, some motherfucking where. I don't know. You could be my distant relative, child. I have to find my DNA. I shared it with everybody. Um, Hold on one second. I know, right? I was talking to my damn distant cousin or something. Shit. So, what is it like in Canada at this particular moment? I mean, what time is it there? Oh, so it's only 12:47. Okay, because it's 11:47 here. So it's not popping off. Ain't no clubs, anything jumping off. I'm pretty sure it's Saturday. Well, it's Sunday there now. Yeah, yeah, I am too. People are scary. Right now somebody probably getting murdered. Unfortunately. Okay, this dabbing stuff gets on my nerves sometimes. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I wonder why other people are so. There's 26 people in here, and we're the only ones that are talking. People, come on now. We are having all these different topics of conversation, and no one is really saying anything. Well, I guess it wasn't meant for, I don't know, maybe it was just meant for us to converse. Oh, excuse me. So, oh my God. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Now, I think after 2 minutes or something like that, don't they cut off the live chat? It automatically shuts off at a period after 2 minutes or something like that. I don't know how many minutes. I know when I went live last time, there was a young lady that joined my live chat, and we were talking and stuff like that. And Podbean popped in, a message from Podbean popped up, and it says something like, "I have a couple of minutes left or whatever until this live chat ends." And we were in the middle of having a decent conversation and everything, and before I knew it, the shit ended, and I was just like, "Damn, what the fuck?" I guess they do have to time it. I know, right? I'm just like, damn, I'm in the middle of having this conversation with this young lady and y'all just interrupting shit. Hell, that's like YouTube. They get on my nerves when I am, listening to meditation music and all of a sudden that stupid ass thing, are you still there? Are you still listening to music? Say yes or no. I am not about to be a part of y'all little poll or whatever so y'all can see how many followers and listeners you guys. I mean, that is so stupid to me. It's just like y'all are YouTube. So it's just like y'all don't need to do all that damn stupid ass shit. You have a huge following. Yes, but being y'all see that the disrespect. Shit, yeah, I pay y'all bitches $14 a month for my little platform. I warmed up some coffee and I haven't even drank any of it. I know, I know. He said, damn, this late? I'm a coffee fanatic. I love me some coffee. Plus, I don't feel like getting my lazy ass up and going to get something to drink. Knowing that I should have already had some type of lemonade or some juice, considering I'm smoking some damn weed. Gotta have that palate moist. Hmm. I'm tripping on my neighbors. I'm on the first floor and they're on the second floor. I swear it sound like a herd of fucking wildebeest up there sometimes. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Hello.
Hello? Hey,
Hey, what's going on?
not much. Not much. If you hear noises in the back, I'm trying to put my daughter to sleep. She's just like, lay with me. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 1 o'clock almost. Go to bed.
Children, now they don't have time for sleep.
And it's wild though. I mean, like, no, it's good. Well, no, it's bad, but it's good at the same time because they can get more, like, I don't know. I don't know. A lot of people say that they're supposed to sleep for a long time. Like, what is it, like 12 hours? But my kids just can't.
How old is she? Hmm.
I don't mind. I don't mind. Just let them. She'll pass out soon.
Yeah, yeah, we were once children that were up late hours of the night and kept our parents up, so.
Oh my gosh, it's so true. I remember this one time I was a kid, and for some reason my sister and I, like one day, it was one day, we ate celery with hot sauce,
Hmm.
and we were just like all day. It was like our jam, and our mom put us to bed, but we were like, we just, I don't know, maybe it's the burn, I don't know, but
Hmm.
we kept like sneaking up and trying to get it. Oh my gosh, the next day our stomach hurt so bad, but like this like when you don't sleep, oh my gosh, and you're just up and like running around the house, but it's a thing. Like I didn't like to sleep too much when I was a kid.
To me, it's like almost like you're missing out on something.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if I go to sleep, what the fuck am I going to be? Well, shit, I should have stayed asleep during some of them damn times ago. I seen some shit that I shouldn't have been seeing at a young age.
Oh my gosh, that is so true. Yeah, so true.
And I wish I would have stayed asleep.
Oh no, because once you see it, you cannot unsee it.
And it's just like, did I just really see what I just seen?
Oh yeah, that's so crazy. Yeah, I feel like we would probably have like similar stories, but yeah, you got to go to bed because
Mm-hmm.
at night these parents be wilding out.
Mm-hmm. So Canada, oh my God. So that's not far from not Detroit, Minnesota, I think.
I'm not too sure. I know the state underneath us is Montana.
Montana. Okay. That's
So we're
like,
like northwest.
when I think of Montana, I think of, what is those big buffaloes and all of that type of shit.
Yeah, there's like mountains and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it goes down into there. It's not
That
bad.
would have to be beautiful. I would like that.
I think some parts are BC's gorgeous, like British Columbia. It's really gorgeous, but Alberta has like it has some parts that are like on the southern area close to BC.
Mm-hmm.
It's like mountains and it's really nice, but when you get to like the northern part, close to the territories, it's cold and
Mm.
there's not much. It's just work, like plants, mines,
That doesn't
stuff like
sound too
that.
thrilling.
No, it's not. I'm a mechanic, so I work out. I've worked out there a lot, like in Fort McMurray and stuff. And it's not. It's just as soon as you go, I think you're probably like an hour out from Fort McMurray. It's just. Well, I call it. I say it smells like money because there's lots of money up there, but it's like the smell. It's very distinctive.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now that sounds interesting. If it smells like money, I would like to be a part of that.
Yeah, it does. When you go, because like up in Fort Mac, there's lots of, like if you work in the trades, there's lots of money up there, right? It's really like trade, like blue collar kind of environment. So there's lots of money up there, but the living is super expensive. Super expensive.
I can imagine.
Yeah, and then
Especially if it
I was
smells
up,
like money. Yeah.
oh, for sure. Yeah, it's crazy up there. But I find that people are just really rude. I think because everybody makes a lot of money, so they're just like entitled a bit. So there's like a lot of people won't hold the door open for you, There's just like people just yelling at each other. Some people say it's not like that, but that's what I've experienced.
No, it is like
Drinking.
that. I used to work in a damn
Yeah.
casino, and people had, of course they had money, and I used to have to clean the bathrooms and stuff, and there were people that were, pretty rude and coming there pissing all on the floor and stuff and shitting all over the
Oh,
place.
yeah.
And
Oh,
yes, the casino is nasty, girl. Them people are nasty.
I
They
believe
don't,
it.
after a full shit, they don't even wash their hands.
Yeah. No, I believe that. I've never really been a fan of the casinos. I mean, like, I like the roulette, and like sometimes I'll play the slots, but like knowing all the games, I just can't. I'm like, eh. It like that's one thing about like Vegas would be cool, but like the gambling, I don't know if I would be excited about that. I think I'd be more excited just to party. It's not even so much about the shows. Like I can't sit that long.
Oh, child, I used to live in Vegas, and I was in the, casino area, but I wasn't in there gambling. I was in there, getting money from men and, and
Yeah,
things
for
that, you
sure.
know what I'm saying? So that's what I was doing. Shit.
So how is Vegas? Like if you like, how long were you there for?
Oh my God. I was there for some years. I think
Oh
I
shit!
first moved to, hmm?
I said, oh shit.
Oh yeah. I think I moved to Vegas shortly after Aaliyah passed away. I forgot what year
Oh
she died,
wow.
but it was a little bit after she died, I think is when I moved to Vegas. And I was living at 4040 Boulder Highway, I think, right across from Boulder Station Casino. And it was myself and another transsexual or drag queen or whatever you want to call her, a gay man and a lesbian. I think we all moved out there, but they moved out there first, and then I came out afterwards. Child, the minute I stepped ground in motherfucking Vegas, it was on and popping. It was just like party central. You know what I'm saying? And that's the
Yeah.
life that I went out there, to be a part of. And
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely bug wild if that's the life that you want to be a part of.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Hmm.
And
Wait,
then like when you're younger, like
Mr. Wealth entered the room, girl. Who's Mr. Wealth?
because I got this. Yeah, no, I think Vegas would be dope, but I'm just like, just knowing me, I'm like, I get lost, miss my flight.
I merged off the straight and narrow real quick. I think it was shortly after I moved to Vegas is when we went to the Las Vegas Lounge. And if I didn't mention it earlier, that's a bar that's pretty much dedicated to transsexuals and their admirers. And
Right.
that's where I met the dude that had all the crystal meth and stuff like that. And yeah.
Did you go see shows?
Um, you know what? My first, I don't want to say real concert was Pink. I did see Pink live while I was in Vegas. I seen Wendy Williams live in Vegas.
Oh, what did she have? Like, oh, like her show?
No, she did. She was a part of a comedy thing, the lipstick comedy thing, and it was her and I think Roseanne Barr and a couple of other people, but Roseanne Barr or whatever they weren't there, but just pretty much strictly Wendy Wood. This is how girl, this is how I learned the term "sly me now" because Wendy Williams was telling the story about sucking her husband's dick, and her son walked in on them, and she was like she was slobbing me knob, and that's how I got that term.
I have never heard that.
Mm-hmm.
That's
And
crazy. That's a good term, though.
uh, I'm like
Like, you don't
slobbing
play.
me knob. I'm like.
Yeah, you don't play.
She must have been putting in work. I'm just like, damn, what part of it was mean? Shit. That's what I'm
Yeah, no,
trying to figure out.
I didn't know she did comedy.
Yeah. Hmm.
Was she good?
I think she was.
Oh yeah, yes, 100%. If you laugh at, you have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, I think she was. I mean, she was telling real life stuff in regard to her life that, I mean, she didn't have to tell us that she was slapping her husband's knob or whatever the case may be, and her son walked in. But I mean, she kept it real, and that was the funny part about it, because she kept it so real. And I'm like, damn, this is stuff that she don't talk about on her damn show for real.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so sad. I don't know that whole. Are you following that whole pity that P Diddy thing?
I seen video of him. I haven't been, but I seen video of him pushing Cassie down, and that
Okay.
disgusted me, because
Oh
that
yeah.
girl laid on that floor for who knows how long before she eventually got the fuck up. And I think she left the room or wherever they were staying at, but I'm hearing a lot about these sexual parties that P Diddy would done. I would go to those.
Yeah. For real. What
I,
part?
I'm not
What's
P
his
Diddy. If
event?
you, well, he locked up now, so there's nothing he can really do. But if somebody out there that's associated with P Diddy that's listening, and if y'all still having the motherfucking parties, invite a bitch.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Wow. I only know about it because I seen it on TikTok and I watched one video like the whole time, and then the next video was like that, and then like literally for like I would say a good 3 hours, I just went down this like rabbit hole because the algorithm put me on that shit, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like, and that's not my jam. Like I don't listen to it. Like I don't listen to crime shows or horror movies or anything like that. I don't like that stuff.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, it was just the worst. But they said something about her being or him being tied into Wendy Williams and stuff. Because like, not she's missing, but she's in that thing they did with Britney Spears when they put her in like what's it called, conservative or conservatory?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that's sometimes you don't want to be famous. It's like I don't know if
Oh,
I want to be. I want to be rich, but I don't want anybody to know me.
exactly. Yeah, I want the money, but I don't need all the bullshit behind
The
it. I want to be
drama.
semi-rich, just put it that way.
Yeah, just chilling on your living your best life.
Hmm. So
Yeah,
who
it's
is
wild.
Mr. Wealth in Blue
So now you live in
Dream?
Arizona. Do you like it there?
Do I like it where? In Arizona? Is that your question? Hello?
Hey,
Oh, okay.
yeah,
No, what, okay. Did you ask me a question or someone else?
you.
Okay. You asked me.
Do you like Arizona?
Oh, I love Arizona. Arizona has some good fucking scallywags.
Really, are you in the scallywag?
They
But okay,
do.
is
Clean
it
the
like,
little
is it,
motherfuckers up and honey, you'll have a dream.
are they really good looking?
I think so. There's certain ones that I go after, unfortunately. But
Oh, I know.
yeah, I mean, I like I don't want
Your
to
type.
say my white scallywags, but I mean,
Oh my
I
gosh,
like all
yeah,
different.
that's me.
No, that's you.
So I'm trying to quit it. I'm not trying. I'm going to because it's just not a vibe. I've been doing this for years. It's not a vibe. It's not a vibe.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it can be addictive. Shit.
Yeah, and I think it's just like I don't know why because I'm black. Like there's no reason for me to be with like, and they're just like I don't know, because some of them are just like not they're toxic. Not some, like pretty much all the ones that date with them like toxic. And I'm like, I
Hmm.
wonder if they're just like living out the dream of like slavery, because they've been doing
Yeah.
some toxic shit, and you're just like, I don't get it. So I just got to move on to something else. I'm scared to do Latinos though, because they be like they're romantic, but they extra.
And hearing you talk about this, it's just like I don't want an American. I cannot stand dating Americans. Quite frankly, I don't even know if I want to be with any motherfucking body because I love my single life and I just like to do what the fuck I want to do. I don't really see myself, hey baby, can I hang out with the girls tonight? Blah blah blah. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
what?
Yeah.
I don't want to
It's
do all that. And then I think it was Jill Scott or someone said it best. No, 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 no. What is her name? Janelle Monáe. She said it
oh,
in a,
love her.
yeah, she said something about, something about her youth being stolen in a song. And I was getting where she was coming from because it's like when you're in a relationship or whatever, it seems like, I don't know, like your youth and
So
a part of
true.
you is just, it's kind of
Oh,
hard to explain, but it's not. And I just don't want that taken.
that is so true. Yeah, that's so true. I'm right now. I'm like, I'm single. I enjoy it. Like, I don't go out. I'm not like when people talk to me, they're like, "Oh, so and so likes you. Wants to like, maybe I'm just trying to feel out to see if you want to like go on a date or something." I'm like, no, no, I can't even be bothered right now.
Hmm.
Like, it'd be nice to try something different, but I just, I mean, like, it's what the thing is that other people put their insecurities onto you,
Yeah, yeah.
and I don't like that.
I've done that to people, and I just didn't know what I was doing at that particular time. And I had people snap out on me about that. And I was just saying, what the fuck am I doing wrong? And then now that I see it in other people that do it to me, it's just like, I don't, like you said, I don't too much care for that.
Yeah, well, a lot of people don't really know that they're actually doing it. It's usually when you do work on yourself, and that's when you're like, oh, and then you like start doing a catalog of like, situations and relationships, and that's when you start being like, oh, yeah, maybe that is because it's like it takes a lot of work to work on yourself.
It does, but some of these bitches be knowing what the fuck they doing. They so damn insecure. They just, they be knowing. There
Oh,
are
so
psychic
true.
vampires out there that love to steal energy.
Oh my gosh, that's that. That's what's so crazy on my TikTok? I get a lot of like people message me. I never look at my TikTok messages. I don't even look at my notifications. They're just I don't look at them at all.
Mm,
But when I do go into it, like if I do go in accidentally, it will be like it'd be like, hey, I feel a negative energy around you. And you're like, bitch. I was like, I'm a spiritual person. I'm like protected. I was like, they really are out here. And it sucks for like people that aren't aware of that
hmm.
because they are just like they actually think it's true.
Yeah, yeah.
But energy vampires are no joke.
And while you're talking about that, I'm looking at the time, and it is 12:12 here in Arizona.
Ooh, angel numbers.
Right, right. Love me
I
some
like
angel numbers. Hmm.
for real. I really like that you like all the like the new age. I don't want to say new age, but it just sums up everything. But the new age part, I think that's like it's it's it shows like your spirituality when you're not like when you're talking about fairies and dragons and all that. A lot of people don't really talk like they when you talk about that they just get really they close off, they shut down.
My grandmother, and I shared this story with my podcast. I haven't told my YouTube family yet, but she told me that she's seen a real life mermaid, and I am not going to deny my grandmother's word. She told me the story on several of occasions, and before she died, I took paper and pencil because I will never get those moments back. And I took down
Mm-hmm.
notes of this mermaid story that she would tell me about, and I'm just in awe about it. And people do pop shrooms and stuff and go out in nature and have conversations with plants and trees. These you think these movies that they be having like what is her name, Alice in Wonderland and shit, that all that shit is coincidental? These motherfuckers, Hollywood be knowing what the fuck they be talking about.
Yeah, that's 100%.
I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry, hold on. No, what you're saying is 100%. Hollywood doesn't want you to know like the real truth of all of it, because if you did, then people would start being sorry, excuse me, more connected,
Mm-hmm.
right? They won't have that. Because really, when you think about it, people really have a barrier from just like consuming all these things about like when they're talking about tarot being bad and if you're having shoes, that's like the hippie bullshit and stuff like that. So they put this facade on your around you that's just kind of like you're not supposed to do that stuff, but really that's how you get connected, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
Hollywood doesn't want you to be connected, because if you become connected, then you can start seeing everything for face value. You see exactly, um, you're not easily duped, right? So they
That's
don't want
like
you to see any of that. But when you start working on yourself and you start inviting that in like a safe manner, not like
that's like with these horror movies. I'm just like, when I was
but
going through. Hmm.
no, go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, when I was going through like my psychosis while I was on methamphetamine, my psychosis were demonic than a motherfucker. Okay. I was being chased by shadow people and all type of stuff. And a lot of people just did not believe me. I was seeing red dots and I mean, just everything. And when I tell people about this stuff, it's just like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And it's just like, well, first of all, I, I guess I'm just seeing other realms firsthand. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, there are other realms out there. The devil and God are some real entities out here. And it's just like, I'm seeing them firsthand. I am dealing with the devil's drug in regard to methamphetamine. Hello. So it's just
Mm-hmm.
like, but people don't believe that these things are real. How do you feel about that?
You are 100% right, because when you start doing any kind of drug, like doesn't matter what it could be mushrooms, could be acid, could be weed, right? When you're doing anything, it what it does is like it opens you up.
Mm-hmm.
So if especially if you're a gifted person naturally, like it runs in your family, or like not even so much your family, just say you're spiritually gifted, and it as soon as you do stuff like that, it's almost like when you're just standing and say you're sober and you're just standing there, you can only really see like spiritually, you can only really see to like when you shake somebody's hand, that
Mm-hmm.
distance, that's really all you can see, right? But then when you start doing stuff that heightens those senses, you really are able to see almost like outside of a house, like in the radius.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can naturally feel things, and so when you're doing stuff like that, it 100% you see, especially if you're gifted, which sounds like you're gifted, you see it for what it is. And like people used to say that to me too, and like they would not laugh, but like just make you sound like you're crazy. And
When
it's
you're not,
because
they're the crazy
you're not.
ones.
Yeah, because they're sleeping. They're sleeping. There's like that's why I don't interact with people too much. Like I teach, I work, and I start a business and stuff like that. So I'm always around people. But I mean, like on my personal time, I don't. I'm very careful who I speak to, because I don't. I don't allow people to have an opinion about. It's not that I don't allow them to have an opinion about me, but like I don't allow them to kind of like force things onto me, whether it be their negative energy or their beliefs or anything like that. Like for some
Or
reason now,
prejudge you, so to speak.
yes, exactly. I don't like that, and so I keep my peace. And I'm rarely outgoing, like super outgoing. But I just come to realize now that it's really important to just let people, and then know when to insert yourself into certain environments. But it's important to do that because people will make you, especially if you're working towards something, people will, like, because they're sleeping, the devil works through sleepy people, and they will throw you off. And then the thing is too is that the devil knows, like, so he doesn't really know you unless you say it out loud or you're practicing the similar behaviors, but he uses people and the things that you are weak to, and he
Like
will have.
scallywags.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Me, that used to be a big thing for me, but I've mastered that because of my ex. Is like really abusive, like mentally abusive and like emotionally abusive. But then now, like that doesn't bother me as much because I just know what's out there, and I'm like, I'm good. But for me, it's friends. So like, I'm doing a lot, but I'm doing a lot on my own, and I'm doing a lot of things. Like they're married, you know, they have people supporting them, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't, but I'm still superseding them a lot. Like I'm doing very great in their life, and so I find that I'm starting to have friends do like do out of pocket shit or say out of pocket shit or like try to make me feel insecure, and so I'll just be cutting these motherfuckers off. My cutoff game is strong.
Oh,
Like
yes,
I don't say
yes.
nothing. I'm just like delete, and they're like asking other people, what did I do? What did I say? I can't.
You know what? I'm like that too. I'm like, I guess I can
Mm.
say I'm like a snake or a scorpion. I am a scorpion because I'm born on Halloween, but I guess I slither out the situation and just leave people to think, like you said, what did I do wrong? Why aren't you talking to me anymore? I'm going to let you sit and think about what the fuck you done wrong type scenario while I go on with life.
Yeah, because people really love you, they wouldn't be saying that shit. Because like you just know. Like some people that's just who they are, and but sometimes you just know when it's directed at you, and they know that what they're doing. And I won't sit here and argue with you about how you make me feel. You did that on purpose.
Hmm.
I cut you off. I don't need you, motherfucker. If you don't fuck me, pay my bills, or help me raise my kids, you don't mean shit.
Okay, I love when girls keep it real.
And it's the only way.
Yes, I love it. There's other people that has joined the room, so feel free to join this conversation at any point in time.
Yeah, see, I think Lou Rock there, he's part of that group of Podbean. You gotta meet the other people. It's good. It's a vibe. I don't go on here as much as I used to because I've just been busy. And sometimes too, when you're on Podbean, it's like it's almost like you gotta be committed to it because when you go into people's shows, it's like, well, this is how I feel because when I go into people's shows and I know them, I can't just like pop in and then leave.
Mm.
I usually stay. So I'm always careful. Like I'm like, do I want to commit another hour? You know what I mean? It's just like hard.
Oh yeah, yeah. Time is of the essence, and a lot of people don't have it like that. But I'm very appreciative of the fact that I have this many people in here, and I'm engaging with you. And God brings people. I like to call them source. So source brings people in our lives for various reasons. And this is when I was talking about the girl that I was vibing with when I went live last time. I was just about to end my live session. All of a sudden, she popped up and we had a good topic of conversation, and then Podbean talking about some damn this podcast is about to end. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, shit, I'm paying y'all $14 a month and y'all finna no, but I
For
get it. They can't have a
real.
live session all night long type scenario.
No, I get it, 100%. But then you even look at these like religious podcasts; they're on all night, like they 24 hours. I was like, damn,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are working overtime. That's
Mm-hmm.
wild. Yeah, I like
But wait,
Podbean.
let's go back into, I know when we were talking and you were texting me or typing to me, we were talking about, the whole methamphetamine aspect of it all.
Hmm.
Now, did you mess around with that mess or no?
I did. Yeah, I have a friend. Um, her. So I work at a parking lot when I was younger, and her brother or whatever brought it over, and then I was just like in my young 20s, so I was like, yeah, I'll try it out. I
Mm.
just noticed like it's not it it's not like so I usually just do like cocaine, right? And so it was like different in the sense where I was like in the beginning it was just like I was just awake, and
Mm.
so it wasn't too crazy, but um I did it for probably like let's say like 3 months, and that's just because it was just a bunch of crazy shit happened like during those 3 months. And I was like, I don't think I meant to do this. Because I remember this was one time we went to, so one of my friend's brothers, or sorry, cousins, was part of the gang. I'm not gonna say the name, but it was part of the gang. He came over and he brought her some, and then he was like talking to me, and he was just like, I really like you, but I'm really good with like talking to people. It's just like one of my, and I'm charming, I guess. Like I just know how to have conversations.
Mm.
And so we were talking, and then I guess a couple of days later, she's like, "Oh, you want to go to my cousin's house because he really wants to see you." And I was like, "I don't feel like going. I don't want to go. I don't know. I just don't want to go anymore." And she's like, "No, no, let's go." And I was like, "Okay, whatever. I'm gonna go for you," because she really wanted to go. So we get there in a cab, and then we walked. The guy met us outside, and then he brought us inside. He did this like secret knock on this freaking apartment door, and all of a sudden you hear like all this rustling, and I was like, "Girl, like what the fuck?
Mm.
What? Why am I going into this place?" And so we went in there, and straight up trap house. It was like a 1 bedroom apartment, and there was like maybe like 10 to 15 people sitting in a circle in the bedroom, and I was sitting there with them, and
That's the trap
like
house.
it. That's the trap house. And then so we brought like a 40 of vodka, and then I was like, fuck this, I'm taking a drink. So I took a drink and I gave it to her, and then she went and just passed it around to everybody. And I was like, hell no. Like, now what am I gonna drink? So I didn't drink. I didn't do nothing at this point. So I was like, this don't feel right. But when I walked in, they took off a whole bunch of bikes that were like blocking the door. Like they piled up a bunch of bikes. And
Mm.
I was like, this is mess. So we sat down and we're just chilling. And then we were just talking or whatever. And then Joel came and, whatever the guy, he came and started talking to me. So there was this one chick that was like really nasty. I was like, she was
Hold on, I
so nasty.
apologize. I'm in the bathroom
Oh,
and
it's
I have
okay.
white noise
Don't worry.
going. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so then she was like looking at me all sideways. And I'm like, oh, that must be his girlfriend or whatever, right? Because he's like, whatever. I don't know who she was. But then like maybe like 10 minutes in, all I hear is, mm-hmm. And I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look behind me, or it's like beside me. This chick is literally hog-tied, naked, and I don't know why I didn't even see her. I sat right beside her, I didn't even see her. And I was like, what the fuck? And then they like shaved her. Oh, it was just so bad. And then this chick, like, so everybody left and they were doing like the lines in the kitchen, and I was just sitting there with this, like, it was just me and the couple people, but that girl that was eyeing me was in there too, and she was like kept on mumbling stuff, and I was just like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Because I thought she was talking to me, but like she was just saying shit under her breath, and
Mm.
I was like, I was getting so irritated, but then everybody left, and I had that 2-6 still or that 40, and then I was like, I like took the tape off that girl's mouth, and I was like, "Do you want a drink?" And she's like, "Yes." So I just like I was just like gave her the like poured the vodka in her mouth there, because I was like, "This looks like it's rough." Like it was rough. And then so we went
Mm.
out to the kitchen because that chick kept on saying shit. And I went to the kitchen. I told my friend, and they were doing lines of it in the kitchen. And I told my friend, I'm like, I don't know what's up with this girl, but I feel like she wants to fight. And my friend just like snapped on it, and like it was bad. Just like her cousin smacked the fuck out of my friend, and then I got in between them, and I was like standing up for her, like you don't fucking touch her, and I had her behind me, and then all I hear is this guy saying, stab her,
Oh
and
no.
I was just like looking at this guy like I'm not backing down, and then he's like, let them go, and then we left, and we got to the cab, and I was like, I'm done with this shit, like it's given leading down a dark path.
Damn.
So I just like,
That-
yeah, it was too much for me. I was just like, but I do other stuff. I just don't do that.
yeah. Hold on one second. Let me wash
Oh
my
yeah,
hands. Oh, you can keep talking.
yeah, just in the ghetto.
Wait 1 second.
There you go.
I don't want people to think I'm a nasty ass bitch and using the bathroom and not washing my
Yeah, those are
hands.
real. You know how many people actually don't see that, like on Podbean, and they be using the washroom, and then like, the steps. You can hear the steps because I have kids, and it was like, did you wash your hands with soap? Did you brush? And I was listening. So good on you for your manners and your behavior because I'd be like, I wouldn't even say anything. I would just, because my cutoff game is strong, I would just hung up. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm glad you haven't. Thank y'all, for being in here. I wish other people would engage, but I wish what's his name was still in here because he was talking about some of every damn thing.
Yeah, man cave is dope.
Hmm.
He's super funny. If yeah, so like in our group there was like there's man cave, tears, fair use, blood ninja, crazy. She has one. It's Crazy Town. I don't know if she's still on now, but not now. But like some people just take breaks. But there's a lot of good people. Like it's just funny. They do like they used to do talent shows. Some people did like poetry. Poetic. She does tarot cards on Podbean. Yeah.
Oh no, wait, you did mention something about tarot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. If I see something in regard to an angelic number, like for instance, the school that I am working for, the address is 5555. And I'm like, let me look into this real quick. And then it's not even, I mean, what a coincidence that the school mascot is a scorpion and I am a Scorpio.
So,
You know what I'm saying? And then on the seats or whatever, not the bleacher seats, but the little benches, they have stingers. And I'm just like, I'm like, I go by D Venomous One Stinger sometime on some of my platforms. So it's just like, what a coincidence that all of this is, come into play like the, just the universe is full of magic and people just don't realize it.
they don't. And you know what's so crazy? I was looking on, like, something in my head was like, just to call, or just like look on Podbean. And I was like, I want to check it out. And I like that, I like it. I like that I ran into you. This is a vibe. Yeah,
Likewise. Thank you.
yeah, it's worth it. So when you were starting, you were talking about parents.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. Well, okay, considering the fact that I have come a long way, I come from drug addiction, I've come from prostitution, I've come from homelessness, and, I've overcame all of those things. And this is something that my mother knows. And the thing that kills me with black families is that they don't act like a drug like methamphetamine can hit home. And it's just like, it
Mm-hmm.
has hit home. It's just like, you have a child here that is struggling with this particular drug and my mother doesn't ask about it or maybe I don't know. I don't know. She just doesn't ask about it or anything like that. But anyway, due to my podcast and due to my stories that I'm putting out there, I was hit up by this magazine that wants me to do a spread in regard to my life or whatever. And this magazine centers around entrepreneurs, creatives, and, just normal individuals that are making change. And, I was, of course I'm going to go for it, and I'm excited about it. And I'm just like, well, let me, cause I really don't tell my family too much of any motherfucking thing in regard to my endeavors, because I remember being a child and just wanting that one person to come to at least one of my school endeavors. And that would be my mom. My father wasn't there. So, it would be her. And I didn't get that. And I always see some form of validation from her. And so anyway, it was Friday. We were both getting ready for work Friday morning. And we were talking about something. And mind you, we can always talk about everything and everybody else, their drug addictions and whatever else. And it's just like, hello, I'm sitting here, that little child in the inside, waving my hands back and forth. I have that same thing. I have an addiction, but you don't see that in regard to me. But it's just a lot. It's the relationship is just so unbalanced. But anyway, I slipped in the fact that, hey, I'm about to be a part of this magazine spread, and I have done the questionnaire, whatever. And now I'm to the part where they want me to submit some photos of myself and whatever else. So this is
Right.
obvious. This is,
No, I'm saying just right.
oh,
Just be an active listener.
oh, so I'm just like, this is an active thing here. So, this is a real thing. I got the email at 6 something in the morning, and I've been corresponding with the editorial, he's the editorial something, named Robert Williamson. But anyway, I've been corresponding with him back and forth, for a while now, and this is a legit thing. And I did not get any feedback at all. Nothing. And so I'm like, okay, maybe she didn't hear me. So I'm just like, did you hear what I said? And her response was, yeah, you said something about a spread. And that just let me know right there that you're not listening to me. And it's just like, okay, as much as I wanted to be crushed and upset and whatever else, I didn't give her that particular power, because I would have been that little boy again, a little boy / girl child. And I would have been him again, allowing my mother to steal this power from me because I want some form of validation from her in regard to an endeavor or something that I have good going on in my life. But you could have said something, well, damn, you came from this and you came from that, blah, blah, blah. I'm proud of you, whatever. But to not say anything and then for me to have to repeat myself, it's just like, but I get it. No, I don't get it, because I'm not a parent. I don't want to be. I'm a whole queen, honey. No, I don't want any children. And,
That's life.
I mean, I don't have a problem with children. They're the angels. They're the cherubs. They're the innocent ones. I was once that until I was molested. But
Oh no.
yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, it's just like to not acknowledge your child's accomplishments and achievements and whatever and endeavors. It was kind of a little blow, but
Yeah.
yeah, but at the same time, it's just like, it's okay. She's getting older and whatever. And yeah.
It is what it is. I feel that hardcore. Especially like after you overcome something, you're like, you're proud of yourself, and it's just like, to them, it's not a big deal. And you're like,
But the thing that gets me even more is I have a friend by the name of Laura, and we are social media friends. We never met in person or anything like that. She don't know me from Adam. I don't know her from Adam, but we just know each other via social media. I told them about my accomplishment, and they were more happy for me than what my own motherfucking mother was. And I'm just like, damn, I don't even know this person like that. And they seem to be more happier for me than what my own family is. And yeah.
oh, that's how it is, yeah. That's how it is. It's so crazy you say that, because it's like, when I was with my parents, I heard that I was like, oh, this is gonna be good because it is like I always hear that like your parents are growing at the same time as you, and you think that parents are supposed to know everything, and that you don't.
Hmm.
They don't. But like I like I like my the story's kind of similar, but like I grew up in foster care a lot, even when my parents were alive. Like my mom died when I was younger, but my dad was
Oh,
still alive,
wow.
and it's like um, I've accomplished a lot of stuff, but I've also been like in like active addiction, and then accomplish something, and active addiction, accomplish something. It's kind of just like the sine wave, and I would definitely say that I'm the black sheep of the family. And even though I've accomplished way more than my sisters or anybody in my family, it still is like when you accomplish something and then you try to like tell it to somebody or whatever, it for some reason that it does suck because you're just like um because you know like you're doing big things, but because they're just kind of
But do
like
you think
seeing
it's a
certain things.
jealousy? I don't want to think that my
Oh,
mom is
for
jealous
sure.
of me.
I don't know about your mom. I don't know. Actually, I don't know because I don't know. Like, I don't know But for my sisters, for sure. Like, for sure, I would say my sisters are like. They'd always make comments like, "Oh, of course she gets this," or "Of course, blah blah." And then when I talk about something that's very like harsh, it's either they throw it back in my face or they just look at me like, "Really, you're gonna complain?" And I'm like, and I'm raw dog in life. Like, I'm doing it all on my own. I don't have a husband and like a lot of support, but they really be out here. So I get it. I totally get what you're saying. You did something, and this is a big deal for you. And most of the time, it is outside people that God puts in your path to support you, so that you don't have to rely on validation from your family. And as soon as that you
Hmm.
realize that, as soon as you realize that, the less you're going to be telling them about your achievements. And you're just going to know, like, God's going to put somebody in your face. It's going to be like, fuck yeah, you did that. And you're like, oh, that's all
Exactly.
you need to hear. Yeah, the worst thing is getting validation from people that don't care. As long as they don't care, it's just like they're showing that they don't care. Maybe they do care, they don't know how to say it. There's so many like factors, but I find that I like the people that are supporting me in the stuff that I'm doing right now are not from my family, and they're like really supporting me, like just people that I'm working with or whatever, and the devil's alive. Like he really does not want people to have these kinds of conversations, right?
Mm-mm.
He really does not want people to find their like zone of genius where they're like thriving. That's why they put all these distractions and all these people in your life that are trying to break you down or trigger you to have self doubt. It's
Now,
bad.
we were on a topic, we talked about so many different things, and I love that. And we were talking about fairies, and I was on the topic of my grandmother's mermaid story and things of that particular nature. Are you an individual that feels like these things exist? Before you answer that question, I remember working at Goodwill, and there was a dude with dreads, and I can't think of what his name is, but we had a conversation. And it was something about dragons and unicorns. And then they were like, do you think them things exist? And I was going to say no. And I stood in my power and I was like, yes, I honestly do. And he looked at me and square in the eyes and he was like, just because the eyes cannot see those things doesn't mean that they don't exist. And I will never forget that. And obviously because I just mentioned it. And, I think that that was so real to me. And I'm just like, there are believers out there. Just dragons, not dragons, but motherfucking dinosaurs flew this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, big ass.
You know,
If dinosaurs were here years ago, why wouldn't dragons and unicorns exist? Because they breathe fire and have fucking wings?
that's fact. No, I 100% believe in that. 100%. I'm trying to think of like I can't really think of any kind of story now, but I 100% believe in that for sure. And it's oddly enough, it's so crazy. Have you ever seen? It's, this is far fetched, but have you ever seen that movie Raya? It's like a Disney show,
Which
and like
movie?
there's like a dragon. It's called Raya, and then there's like there's this dragon. Her name is Sisu.
No, but I
No,
need to write
it's
that
like
down.
it's like a Disney show, but my kids look like my kids have like dragon features,
See,
and they're
look,
like
look, look, look. It says here, each live stream session is limited to 120 minutes. This session will be ended in 2 minutes. That sucks.
oh, you got your call. Like, yeah, I don't know what to do time limits, but I think you get like 3 hours.
Oh well, but okay, it's 12:44. Well, it was 12:44, angelic time. Now, the last thing that I don't want to say the last. I'm an Aragon fan. Have you ever seen Aragon?
No,
About the dragon? What's that dragon's name? Saphira?
no, I haven't watched
Oh,
it.
girl, you better get Aragon.
As soon as this live goes off, I'm checking this out.
Yes, Aragon. Eragon. I think it's on Amazon Prime.
I'm gonna check this out. It's good.
Oh, hmm.
It's good.
Oh my goodness. I love Aragon. I think there's a sequel, but I haven't seen that one yet, but it is a really good movie. The dragon. Oh my God. You may be the same age as me, but I don't know if you ever remember like having Saturday morning cartoons and just eating Fruit Loops and just watching all these
Oh
various
my
different cartoons.
backs, Flintstones, The
Yes!
Simpsons.
There was a cartoon called Blackstone, and it was about a green dragon and a barbarian. I don't know if you remember that cartoon or not, but it was around the time of Tom and Jerry and all of that. And
Yeah,
you remember that one?